This time on Documentify TV. From the ground, this place barely looks like anything at all. Low rises, gentle curves, easy to overlook. So here's the real question. How could something this large ever get mistaken for nature? Because when you step back and see what survives, the scale becomes impossible to ignore. This is the Newark Earthworks in Newark, Ohio. Built by the Hopewell culture roughly between 100 BC and AD 400. This complex once covered more than 4 square miles. At its center stood the Great Circle, over 1,200 feet across, with walls several feet high. Nothing about this layout is accidental. Walk the site today and the earthworks feel subtle. Rounded walls, smooth slopes. To someone encountering them centuries after damage, it's easy to misread what remains. But the impression comes from what survived, not from how the site was originally built. Despite early surveys capturing the original layout, later observers were often seeing a heavily altered landscape. That confusion disappears once measurements enter the picture. In 1848, Ephraim Squire and Edwin Davis produced detailed surveys of the Newark Earthworks. Their engravings show deliberate geometry, consistent radii, aligned walls, and precise spacing. These were not guesses, they were measured plans. Long before aerial photography, the site was already documented as human-made. Large sites are difficult to understand from ground level. No single viewpoint shows the whole structure. Only when early aerial photography appeared did the geometry fully lock into place. The curves align, the distances repeat, the pattern holds. The greatest damage didn't come from erosion alone. It came from alteration. Farming flattened walls, roads cut embankments. A golf course was built directly across the earthworks. Over time, these changes softened the site, not because it was natural, but because it was treated expendable. The Newark earthworks were never truly unknown. They were underestimated. Once measured, mapped, and viewed as a whole, their human origin is unmistakable. What changed wasn't the evidence. It was how carefully people chose to look. This isn't a story about lost civilizations. It's a reminder that scale, damage, and perspective can quietly distort history, and that sometimes the past doesn't disappear, it just waits to be seen properly. Take a look at our next recommended video, Why So Many Ancient North American Sites Look Incomplete. That's it for today's video, folks. See you next time, right here on Documentify TV.